this team was built from scratch at the beginning of the year. What does it say that you guys got so far?
I think it's a testament to it starts with the front office and then works its way down. Had a lot of good character people. At the beginning of the year, they had a really good leadership group. Obviously, some of the guys moved on to bigger pastures, guys like Rob Bortson and Kyle Flanagan. But they really set the tone early on, having the veterans come in, and then obviously having some guys with some experience like Mitchell Hurd and Matthew Broder. It was a great leadership group, and I think that's kind of where it starts with. And you bring in good people, and a lot of times you're going to get good results.
On the ice, play-wise, what do you think it was that got you guys so far?
I think just the sacrifices that we made during practice in the weight room. Doing the little things, being a good professional hockey player. It's one of the things Cale talks about is the little things we do, like stop on pucks, back check hard, or what are going to separate us and allow us to go far into the playoffs. And we did. It's really rewarding to see that stuff happen.
What did it mean for you to come back when you did?
I was thrilled. I really enjoyed my time in Brampton too, but when I got the call, I threw a pretty big fist bump. I was really excited. I remember that next morning I drove from Toronto to meet the team in Elmire, and the whole time I was just over the moon, really excited to be back with the guys. I had a lot of people, if they move on from teams, they can be bitter or resent the situation. I was anything but. I was so excited to have another opportunity to be back here.
What do you feel like you got out of your first professional season?
It was an interesting journey. Life experience, a lot of travel. Other than that, it was. You learn a lot about yourself. There's ups and downs. Trying to kind of flatten it out, stay level throughout the whole thing. I think it builds a lot of mental fortitude, which was something I'm pretty proud of. I'll be honest, I wasn't expected to last more than a couple days here and be sent on my way. And to kind of show myself that I could play in the league. I always had the confidence, but being a D3 athlete, you don't get a lot of respect. So it was for me, the biggest thing I took from it was just kind of the growth as a person.
What is it about this team? I don't think I've ever seen a team quite this close.
It's just a good group of guys. Everybody's really supportive of each other. There's no classes within the team. Sometimes you can see people, they kind of can clash and it can be very cliquey, whereas with our team it was everybody from the start just bonded. And I think that's part of that too, is being in an area which is a smaller community. We're always together, and it just makes for a really successful organization.
Do you feel like you guys maybe surprised some people outside of this building?
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember before our first exhibition game, we were playing Manchester, and they had pretty much their roster returning from last year, and we had Ryan Constant and James Henry as our only holdovers from the Stockton team. So it was. I remember we were kind of going in all right, let's just not get stomped, and it ended up being pretty competitive 2 exhibition games, and I think started opening people's eyes, and then obviously getting off to, I think it was a 7 or 8-0 start. It was craziness, and obviously that breeds a lot of confidence.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
There was something.
Mm-hmm.
I swear. I have no clue. I have no idea. Last one for you. I know this is a tough one. Do you have a top moment of the year for you?
Off the top of my head, not really. It was just a lot of fun. I think the first game was a pretty exciting step. Getting to obviously get a shutout, get good results, and have it in front of all the fans and stuff was a lot of fun. And the support from the teammates after that one was pretty rewarding.